Chess is hard. Kingstop Entertainment back with another Blitz session video. I hope you guys are doing fine and doing well, and that you're having a great day, week, or month, even better. For those of you that are new to the channel, thank you for coming. Consider subscribing and liking and leaving a comment on this video if you like the content. For those of you that have been supporting me so far, I thank you deeply and am humbled. So, what is our goal? Our common goal is a small experiment where I am your test subject. We try to reach 2000 Lichess rating on Blitz, but we use a very selected plan, and that is that we study two openings exclusively, try to get as best as possible in these two openings. As black, we play the Caro-Kann. King's Gambit is what we play as white, so some fun, aggressive, tactical chess. We improve daily on these openings, and also through improving on tactics and studying some slower chess endgames, we have a clear focus in mind, reach 2000 Lichess rating as fast as possible. Without further ado, I think we can already jump into our first game of the night. Let's see who our first lucky opponent is. Okay, we are playing vicruipi. Hard to pronounce. Good luck to my opponent. Thank you for the game. I don't see a flag, so I don't know where he's from. Maybe from Europe somewhere, Romania. But back to the game, as we already mentioned, we play the Caro-Kann. As you can see from the pawn configuration, we've managed to put our light squared bishop outside of the pawn chain. That is the goal. And if an exchange is offered to us, we will accept that one. So now, both bishops being off the boards, this will normally lead to some action on this semi-open for now c-file. His attacks, I think, for now will be stopped firstly with that move and then kicking that knight out. We are trying to not waste a lot of time in the opening, since, as I already mentioned, we play this opening frequently, and I think on that move we even go for something simple like that one, just defending, now kicking out the queen, and then looking to also play h6 in these positions. Let's try to put our opponent on the driver's seat, and let's see what he will actually come up with, since he does actually have the initiative. So that square for the knight is something that we will try to avoid letting him play. And also we will try to position our knight on c4 now. So let's go for the exchange. He goes for that one. We can now swing our rook on this file, maybe look to push the b-pawn. That is our plan. So he will again try for the same approach here. So this square is what he's aiming for. So we won't go for b5 immediately, giving him a free rein on that one. So let's just put there a knight and then swing our queen back to this square and try to play some standard chess. Can we harass the queen there is the question. He has a lot of options where he can go, so I don't think it makes a lot of sense. Let's just go back, maybe try to relocate it again on that square, which we wanted to do initially. Do we even go for a queen trade? Here's the question. I think we can go for it. Actually, we will just avoid it. Can we avoid it is the question. Let's avoid it. Let's avoid it. Let us avoid it. And I think just playing b6 here, eliminating all possibilities of his knight coming in, is a decent move. Since if he goes now, it would be a bit more problematic to play b6 because our pawn would drop. So we would rather need to first play something like queen there. He will have that square, and that is starting to our pieces are starting to look a bit cramped. He is currently attacking that one. So let us go on the back foot a bit. Let us do it. We will not look to play that one yet, since this square would be a problem, a liability, and I think going for something like that move for my opponent does look okay, I have to say. So that move drops that one. Can we do something about it? Let's just take our time. That one dropped. Okay, so let us go here. Attack the pawn, attack the knight. I think he will have to retreat there and let us grab that one there. And potentially the next one there. And it seems like we have an escape route here on c4. Our queen should be okay. Queen should be okay. If he lets us, then we will simply... Let's grab that one as well. And then fall back to that square. Is falling back here also an option? It is. So here, he can't go there. So let's do it. Let's play some tricky. As tricky as possible is sometimes the key to these middle games. We are starting to get a very, very tactical game here. Stack that queen. He's offering a queen exchange. Think it's a forced exchange? Think it is. Let's remove that double attack on that pawn. We are a pawn up temporarily, but it seems like we will be dropping that one. That knight will need to be exchanged somehow, so I don't know which route we should take with our knight for the moment. That one doesn't have a lot of perspective, but after that I might be able to just relocate it to either c4 or e4 via d6. So we don't care if we lose that pawn. I think he can just gang up on it for now, and I don't think we can do much about it. We will maybe just have to let him go for that one. So let's go with our plan. Let him take there first. I think exchanging a pair of rooks is not so tragic, right? And he made a lift for the king so that he can allow us this check without getting mated in the back rank. But the question is, can we now not attack that one? And if he goes for the defense, we will try to harass him with that knight. Yes, he has this square for now, but as I mentioned, we will just try and gang up on that one. And let's also try to activate our king. Maybe that way was not the ideal way of doing it. Also, going back and hunting for those pawns doesn't seem like a bad idea. So I think this check doesn't do much, or does it? Can we go here and then attack that pawn that way? Is the question. And this is also being attacked twice. So let us focus now. 18 seconds, and my opponent has way more time than us. And it's not such an easy endgame. It is winning probably for us, but still. Let's take... Do we take that one? Let's take that one. We're just a pawn up. Doesn't help much. Okay. Okay. That one's dropping. You don't have much time. Yep, that is the issue. He will have a lot more time to calculate these lines, and I think just retreating there to a square where he cannot check us on the next move is not bad. Can we even go there and then go back, repeat? I think even a draw for us isn't as bad as it sounds. Yep, let's just keep attacking that one. Okay, he's going for the win. He let us take here in the edge. Can we somehow create a passed pawn here? Is his knight out of play, is the question. Here? A passed pawn? It's looking like a not so bad endgame for now. 8 seconds to go. What is the square? That one. Where does he go? There. Knight there, check. We move here, and we start pushing. We start pushing. Can we even play this move? No, because it's knight. I think this looks like a draw. Thinks this looks like a draw. Let's not waste too much time. Maybe repeat a couple of moves. What is that one looking like? Attacking this one in the middle? Is it doable? I think it's dropping since it cannot be defended by his knight. Let's take. Our king there would be very good. Also, a push here is not bad, I think, since we create a second passed pawn. Can we not just push? Our knight has to be fixed. Takes. Can we just not push our pawn? Now. We have to play that move. Very tense game. Tense endgame. GG boys, well played, well deserved. The win is for the patient. Victory is with the patient. Thank you to my opponent for this amazing, amazing game. I hope you guys also enjoyed it. And you also felt the tension and the adrenaline of this very interesting endgame, which I probably just massacred with my poor endgame technique. Rest assured that I am studying my endgames. I just recently bought a book on endgame, so trying to study and trying to improve as we speak and as we stream. I think it was a nice game. Display of early game and the middle game ideas. I hope you can also get some value out of this first game. Without further ado, let's jump and see who our next opponent is. We're playing United 1999. Does he have a flag? He doesn't. Okay, so he's going for that e4, f4 idea, which we actually play as white. We still go for the same Caro-Kann setup. This, to be fair, is now a kind of a new move for me. Is he simply trying to reinforce that one? I don't think we should waste a lot of time there. So we don't need to waste a lot of time there. Defend that one first, then try to develop our knight as usual. Harassing that queen is also possible. We know that. But now since the bishop has come there, we look to deal with the situation first as fast as possible. So taking with a pawn is also not bad, I think. It will open that file up. However, I don't think it's ideal. But now he's just gone back. Can we just harass the queen here? I think it's a good move since we need to develop this dark square bishop, which is normally a bit problematic to develop in these Caro-Kann positions. Alrighty, so let's deliver this check. And let our pieces now flow with, I think this move is not catastrophic as well. We maybe aim to go there. And how does that look like? Let's just see what happens if we place that knight there. Usually if it gets blocked like that to be attacked from dark square bishop, it's not such a bad square putting the knight in the edge. We're forced to go back. I think we don't need to calculate much there. And now we will simply just castle and go as usual with our attack. I think our opponent is not playing that aggressive as of yet, as of now. But that doesn't mean that he won't do in the near future. So What does this move bring? Push, and now our knight is not in a good position. Blocking that off, also not bad. Let's maybe block everything off on this side. Think we just let him take and block everything. This break now is usually not bad for us, right? We like to now open our rook's eyes, and it's a typical break which is common in these types of positions. There, takes will be met. If it's met by knight takes, we might just exchange that one off. Keep in mind our bishop is eyeing that one. He can never put a rook there, for example, since we will just take there. He's now calculating what is the best way to take. If he takes in the center, though, it might be problematic for him. I think that knight has to be taken here. We're not at the level where we can just simply play around those moves. Let's see what he goes for here. Okay, he has also opened the eyes of the rook. We like the piece as it is. However, now we're going to have some issues swinging the rook. Putting the bishop there doesn't make sense to me. So maybe just going back, retreating to that square, offering a rook exchange is not that bad, that catastrophic. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So, which square is he eyeing now? Can we start doubling up already? I don't think we can, or can we? Let's just start doubling up and not waste a lot of time. We're down on the clock. Let's just play some brave chess. Let us just play some brave chess. That one doesn't bother us that much, I have to say. Now he's went for that attack on that pawn. Can we not just go here with our queen, though? Can we just not do that, right? Takes, takes, what is that looking like? Takes with a knight, we take back with a pawn, I think is the correct way. Taking with a rook there, also not bad, since we can then place our bishop there potentially. Can he then block? Is the question. Let's see what is best here. Do we just complicate stuff with this move? You know what? Let's go for the safe bet. Take that way, and then maybe just reinforce the defense of that pawn with just a simple push. All right, he has that one. And now I think we just... so he's winning back the pawn is the thing. Okay. Takes is forced. He's taking that pawn. We can't avoid that pawn dropping. Actually, this one is defending everything. And then let's just reinforce here and try to manage the time, because we are very low on time. Let us now go here maybe, or whatever, Oh, he is going for that one. It's problematic. It's a good move by my opponent. Dropping the bishop. We didn't want that to happen. We did not want that to happen. Can we go here, block, and we drop our queen for a rook and a bishop. 3 seconds to go. This wasn't well managed on time, and we could have definitely done much better. So, what are we looking at here? The check, of course, is coming, and I think this game is just dropping. Very soon, we are expecting a resignation. Can we even get here some... Can we quickly threaten the mate? Doesn't do much. And this will be just a simple win for my opponent, who has a lot of time on the clock. Next move, we will probably just resign. GG, well played. Good game to my opponent, United 1999. Thank you for the game. Thank you for watching. That will be it for tonight, guys. A win and a loss is not so bad. We play some realistic and relatable chess on this channel. We also show our mistakes, and it is something which is normal and can happen to all of us. We try to improve, and in my eyes, I think in this game we just lacked some quicker play, which is very key as it seems in Blitz. Even if you don't find the best move, sometimes it is okay to just play a normal and sound move which you're familiar with and not do a lot of calculating, especially in the early game. Second thing is getting better at commentary and maybe focusing more on the game in critical positions. But as I said at the beginning, we are constantly improving, and with your help and your feedback, which I encourage you to leave in this video, we will just keep getting better and better and reach this common goal and see what happens if we reach 2000 Lichess rating or not, or if we can even go beyond that. So I thank you for watching this video. Do leave a like and consider commenting and letting me know how I can improve my content. And also follow us on Instagram at Kingstop ENT. We upload cool content there. Also active on Twitter at Kingstop ENT. So without further ado, thank you for watching. Get ready for some more daily content, and Kingstop Entertainment is out.